Welcome. In this video we will learn about the building a bot to play tic-tac-toe. Tic-tac-toe is probably one of the most famous games. Let's see how to build a game where the computer can play against a user. This is basically a minor variant of tic-tac-toe. We'll take help of Easy AI library. In this game the player takes turns dropping the disk into a vertical grid consisting of rows and columns. We'll see 3x3. The goal is to get 3 disks in a line. I hope you had heard about this game. Many call it XOXO game. First, let us see the output, that is, how good it plays. So here's the script, that is Tic-Tac-Toe.py. We'll see the code later on. Now let's open in terminal and execute python space tic-tac-toe.py. So you can see here, like, there are totally 6 places. You can see 3 dots here, 3 dots below, that is 3x3. Total we have 9 places. In which place I would like to place? I would like to place on 5. So here is 0. The computer played on 1. I will play on 4. It played on 6. I will play on 7. Played on 3. I will play on 5. No, it has already played. No, 4 also played. 1 also played. Now let me try 8. Yeah, here is 8. So the computer played on 2. It got XX in a line, so the computer won the game. I lost it. So this much good the computer plays this tic-tac-toe game. In the script I have set difficulty level to maximum. So let's see the behind code of this game. So before begin, I would like to mention that I have not written complete algorithm of this game. I am using Easy AI library of artificial intelligence, so there is no such heavy coding in it. I'm just using the library. So first, from Easy AI import 2-player game, AI player Negamax, that is Negamax algorithm we are going to use. From Easy AI player import human player. So we have already seen the installation of this one. If I say again, it's an artificial intelligence framework for 2 players abstract games and import submodules from it. Now let's define a class that contains all the methods to play the game. Start by defining the players and who starts the game, and define the player. Class game controller to players game. Define int self players dot players. So define who starts the game. Here it should start with player 1. Self dot and player equals to 1. Define the board you are playing. Here we will be using a 3x3 board numbered from 1 to 9. So self dot board equals to 0 star 9. Now define a method to compute all the possible moves. Define possible moves self, return a plus 1 for a comma b in enumerate self dot board if b equals to 0. Then define a method to update the board after making a move. Is define make move self comma move self dot board int move minus 1 is equal to self dot end player. Define a method to see if somebody has lost the game. That is, we'll be checking if somebody has a 3 x or 0 in a row. Define loss condition self possible combination 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 1 4 7 2 5 8. So these are all the 3 in a row combinations of 3x3 matrix. If it's true, then end the game, else continue. And check if the game is over using loss condition method. That is, define is over self, return self possible moves or self loss condition. Next, define a method to show current progress. that is define show self print join 0x self board for I range. This method show the current progress. Now compute the score using the loss condition method, that is define scoring self return -100 if self dot loss condition else 0. Then define the main function and start by defining the main algorithm, that is if name equals to main. We'll be using Negamax as artificial intelligence algorithm for this game. So algorithm equals to Negamax. We can specify the number of steps in advance that the algorithm should think. So in this case, I'm letting it to be 7. So it will be pretty much difficult to defeat the computer as it is thinking 7 steps in advance. Now start the game here with arguments and play function, that is game controller, human player, AI player, algorithm dot play. So let's move to the output now. So let's open the terminal, run the command as python tic-tac-toe.py. I'm entering, playing here, you can see. I'm giving one after one numbers. I'm playing it XOX and I got defeated. So the computer won the game. Someone who is expert in this game should try to defeat it. So that's it in this video on building a robot to play tic-tac-toe game. Thank you for watching this video.